Good afternoon. This is the voting meeting before the licensing board for the city of Boston. Today is Thursday, April 1st, 2021. Before we begin, I will ask if John Pizzinski is present.
Good afternoon. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, we can. And you are the proposed manager of record for Nuria Energy Retail, Inc., located at 198 Western Avenue.
That is correct.
And the chairwoman is going to ask you these standard questions for the record.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Leslie, which number is that? Oh, I have it right here. It's number 16.
Sorry.
Not my fault. Is it Mr. Prusinski?
Very close. Peninsula.
Peninsny. Okay. Mr. Peninsny, are you a citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a resident of the Commonwealth?
I am.
Do you have experience in the food and beverage industry?
I do.
And are you familiar with the rules and regulations of this board, the ABCC, and the laws of the Commonwealth as they pertain to the sale and service of alcohol?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any other questions, commissioners?
Nope, thank you.
Seeing no other questions, thank you for joining us. We're all set.
Thank you very much.
All right, have a good day.
You as well.
Calling Beau Guest 25 LLC, doing business as Doubletree Guest Suites, located at 400 Soldiers Field Road. The date of the incident was February 2nd, 2021. Nuisance, premise generating 103 calls for service, 47 BPD reports in violation of Mass General Law, Chapter 138, Section 64.
I did see a violation.
As I.
I had no violation.
Violation? There is no history at this location.
I just vote for a warning.
Sounds good.
And they'll receive written correspondence with the warning, right, Leslie? Okay.
Diamond Rock Boston Broad Street, tenant doing business as Hilton Boston Downtown Faneuil Hall, located at 89 Broad Street. The date of the incident was January 1st, 2021. Assault and battery, patron on patron inside premise in violation of Mass General Law, Chapter 138, Section 64, Chapter 265, Section 13A.
I see no violation. Wasn't
I agree.
fatal.
I agree as well.
No violation. CHSP TRS Boston 2 LLC, doing business as Hyatt Regency Boston, located at 1 Avenue J Lafayette. The date of the incident was February 4th, 2021. Homicide taking place inside premise in violation of Mass General Law, Chapter 138, Section 64.
I see no violation.
Don't either.
I agree.
Antico Forno Inc., doing business as Antico Forno, located at 93 to 95 Salem Street. The date of the incident was February 20th, 2021. Service of alcohol to persons under 21 years of age in violation of Mass General Law, Chapter 138, Sections 34 to 34A, 41, and 64 to 64A.
I see a violation.
I agree.
There is no history of underage service at this location.
I vote for a warning.
Yes.
280 Friend Street Fee LLC, doing business as Hotel Indigo Boston, located at 280 Friend Street. The date of the incident was February 21st, 2021. Homicide taking place inside premise in violation of Mass General Law, Chapter 138, Section 64.
I see no violation.
I do not see a violation.
I agree.
Churrascaria Volcao LLC, doing business as Churrascaria Volcao, located at 203 Adams Street. The board held a mandatory informational hearing on October 6th, 2020 and December 1st, 2020. Licensee failed to appear at the December hearing despite receiving notice. The board also held a mandatory informational hearing on January 12th, 2021, at which the licensee was put on notice of the potential cancellation of the license due to the alleged change in beneficial interest and management effectively transferring the license without the board's location. This was a hearing to determine whether the license should be canceled. And for the record, this is a neighborhood restricted license, which is non-transferable. Additionally, the licensee has lost the legal right to occupy the premise.
Okay. So for all of those reasons, I vote to cancel the license at this location.
Vote to cancel as well.
I vote as well for all the reasons listed, each and individually.
License is canceled. Transactional hearings. Castle Island C2H LLC, doing business as Castle Island Brewing Co., located at 10 Old Colony Avenue, has applied for a common victular license to be exercised on the above, including an outdoor seasonal patio on private property with 50 seats, closing hour for patio 10 p.m. Manager Adam Romanow, hours of operation 7 a.m. to 12 a.m.
I vote to approve. It's different hours on Sunday though, right? I think it's 11 a.m.
Yes,
They wanted brunch. I vote
Yes.
to approve. Okay.
so they'll be also permitted to open at 10 a.m. on Sundays for the service of alcohol with brunch.
I vote to approve as well.
I agree for the record.
First Grain LLC, doing business as Poke City, located at 63 Broad Street, has applied for a common victular license to be exercised on the above. Manager Yisheng Wang, hours of operation 10:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
Opa Downtown LLC, doing business as Greco, located at 1 Milk Street, has applied for a common victular license to be exercised above. Manager Dimitri Tsoukalos, hours of operation 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
I vote to approve.
Mr. Y.
I agree as well.
UMNV 240A Newberry Street LLC. Holder of a common victular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to change the manager to Stacy Sue.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
Shake Shack Seaport Boston LLC, located at 77 Seaport Boulevard. Holder of a 7-day malt wine and liqueurs license has petitioned to change the manager to Abe Curdy.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree as well.
L Cleveland Circle LLC, doing business as Cafe Landwehr at 375 Chestnut Hill Avenue, has applied for a change of LLC manager and petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business to Adelina Kashishian. They've also applied for the same at L Coffee LLC, doing business as Cafe Landwehr at 900 Beacon Street, and has also applied for a change to the structure of the business.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree as well.
Wheelings Bar LLC, doing business as Beehive, located at 541 Tremont Street. Holder of a common victular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to pledge the stock to Cambridge Savings Bank.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
So do I.
OS Prime LLC, doing business as Fleming Steakhouse and Wine Bar, located at 201 Stewart Street. The holder of a common victular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned for a change of officers, directors, LLC managers.
I vote to approve.
As do I.
I agree.
Opa Seaport LLC, doing business as Greco, located at 200 Pier 4 Boulevard. Holder of a 7-day malt and wine license has petitioned to change the classification of its license to malt wine and liqueurs. Additionally, the applicant has petitioned to change the description of the licensed premise.
We needed to establish public need on this one, Leslie.
Yes.
I think the applicant was able to establish public need. This change to the license category will allow him to sell a unique Greek slush to complement his Greek cuisine. So for all of those reasons, I vote to approve.
I do too.
Felt the same way.
222 Friends Inc., located at 222 Front Street. The holder of a common victular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to change the location of the licensed business to 4 Liberty Square. Anthony J. DePinto, manager, closing hour 2 a.m.
This is a change of concept. It's a license that's moving from one side of the city to the other. We still need to establish public need. This applicant is trying to offer something for the lunch crowd. Am I still on?
Yep, you're good.
Sorry. I can't see you guys, but 1 second.
We can see you,
Okay,
just so you know.
just looking at nothing. So he has a concept that that I think does establish public need for another license in this neighborhood, authentic Southern cuisine, targeted at the business crowd. So for those reasons, I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree as well.
Kathleen, do you see like a Zoom icon at the bottom?
Yeah, it's not working. I'll keep playing around with it.
Select Oyster LLC, doing business as Select Oyster, located at 50 Gloucester Street. Holder of a common vitular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned for a change, an alteration of premise.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I do too.
Press Huntington Cafe LLC, doing business as Press, located at 105 Huntington Avenue. Holder of a common vitular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to amend the closing hours from 10 p.m. 7 days a week to Sunday through Wednesday 12 a.m. and Thursday through Saturday 1 a.m. indoors and 11 p.m. outdoors.
I vote to approve these changes.
I agree.
I agree as well.
JABC Corp., located at 658 to 660 East Broadway. Holder of a common vitular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned for a change in stock interest.
I vote to approve.
Why?
So do I.
Boston Barrels, Inc., doing business as Commonwealth Ave Wine and Spirits, located at 1229 Commonwealth Avenue. Holder of a retail package store all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to transfer the license from the above to 1227 Commonwealth, Inc., doing business as Wild Duck at the same location. Nirel Patel, manager, 11 p.m. closing hour.
I vote to approve and keeping the condition of no nips and no singles on the license.
I agree.
I agree.
Verk Enterprises LLC, doing business as Verk Alston Golf, located at 198 Western Avenue. Holder of a retail package store malt and wine beverages license has petitioned to transfer the license from the above to Nuria Energy Retail, Inc., doing business as Nuria, located at 198 Western Avenue at the same location. John Pazinski, manager, closing hour 11 p.m.
I vote to approve.
As do I.
I agree.
Grove Hall Food Corp., doing business as Grove Hall Convenience Market, located at 479 Blue Hill Avenue, has applied for a common vitular license to be exercised on the above with seating for 25 persons. Total restaurant square footage is 720 square feet. Manager Edward Guerrero, closing hour 12 a.m.
I liked this concept. Traditional Dominican food, complementing some traditional Dominican drinks. I think this applicant could benefit from a deferral while the staff works with him to get his application, some of the missing things in his application up to speed. So I vote for a deferral, Leslie.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was a community process we still had to finish.
The next one.
I think that might be the next one.
Yeah, this was one where this establishment has been operating for an extensive period of time without any license, and that was flagged by the staff. So we want to work with them to actually get a CV license so they're operating legally.
Got it.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Grove Hall Food Corp., doing business as Grove Hall Convenience Market 2, located at 292 Talbot Avenue, has applied for a retail package store malt and wines license to be exercised on the above, and this is deferred to complete the community process. Tall Ship Restaurant LLC, located at Pier 1 East Boston Pier Drive, has applied for common vitular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above. Hours of operation are 11 a.m. to 1 a.m., 7 days per week. Manager C. Charles Larner III, closing hour 1 a.m.
I think this is a very unique concept to Boston and also to this neighborhood and to the entire city. What was being described by the applicant, I think, definitely demonstrates a public need for this type of concept, and why the liquor license would assist in that concept. So for those reasons, I vote to approve this application pending the availability of a license.
I agree.
Activating that pier will be a huge benefit. It's been empty for forever.
Yep.
Granted, pending availability of a license. Food House Inc., doing business as Friendship BBQ Alston, located at 103 Brighton Avenue, has applied for common vitular 7-day malt and wine license to be exercised on the above. Manager So Lim Ting, closing hour 1 a.m.
I vote to approve.
Do I?
I did have one concern. It's not real, not that I looked unfavorable on this license, but it is right next to 22. Is it not?
Um,
I just want to consider the proximity of two people applying, like, it's right around the corner.
I'd have to, I didn't look at them side by side. I was just looking at the address given to us.
Yeah, the one that's listed as Harvard Ave is right on the corner of Brighton Ave. It's something I thought about. I didn't know if we were. It would be basically adding two licenses back to the same corner. One of them was the Brighton Music Hall, which had a license. So,
Okay.
what I'm not saying it's dispositive. I just thought it was important.
Do you want to defer this for a week
We can defer.
so we can get some more information?
Bunker Hill Restaurant LLC, doing business as Monument Diner, located at 231 Bunker Hill Street, has applied for common vitular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above. Total square footage, 1,650 square feet on the first floor with restrooms and bar. 88 occupants. Manager John Sweeney, closing hour 1 a.m. The licensee did amend the closing hour to 12 p.m. midnight. And for the record, the capacity would be determined by the Inspectional Services Department and the Fire Department based on the building code.
But if they wanted to, let's say the capacity by fire was 79, but the community wanted 64, we could go with 64?
Yes.
Okay. I think the applicant adequately described public need for a full-service restaurant like this in Charlestown. The testimony from members of the public did as well. This is something that this part of Charleston doesn't have, a full service, as they described it, as elevated comfort food. So for those reasons, I vote to approve this license pending the availability of one.
I agree.
I think on balance, it was in favor. Did they mention? I thought they mentioned a number 79.
79.
They mentioned 79. They wanted 64 seats, 15 standing.
Should we state to cap it now at 79, or should we wait?
Well, we can include that. It just if in the event that ISD or fire came back with a lower number, obviously that's what would apply.
Yeah, exactly.
Panda Legend Inc., doing business as Cow BBQ, located at 83 Harvard Avenue. And we can defer this as well as the prior deferral.
Sounds good.
Sophia's Food Enterprise Corp., doing business as La Grande Manzana, located at 22 Central Square, has applied for common vitular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above. Manager Rolver Y. Hernandez, hours of operation 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. And for the record, there is an existing wine and malt beverages license at this location.
Okay, I don't think the applicant adequately described public need for another all alcohol license in this neighborhood. And that's all I have.
I agree. I think we said no to a request for an all in that near neighborhood, but even if we haven't, they didn't establish that they need another one. They have a bunch around. They haven't lost one due to the pandemic. So that's where I was.
I actually agree with both of you.
And is this with prejudice or without prejudice?
They can come back if they'd like.
Without prejudice. Non-hearing common vitular transactions. The following have applied for a new common vitular license at a previously licensed location. Broken Coconut Boston Seaport LLC, located at 43 Northern Avenue. Hours of operation, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m.
I vote to approve.
Golden Stones LLC, doing business as Finn Coffee House, located at 10 High Street, Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
Greater Boston Donuts LLC, doing business as Dunkin' Donuts, located at 99 Cambridge Street. Hours of operation, 4 a.m. to midnight.
I vote to approve.
Pete's Coffee Inc., located at 310 Harrison Avenue. Hours of operation, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday through Sunday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
I vote to approve.
Perilla's Food LLC, located at 380 Western Avenue. Hours of operation, Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
I vote to approve.
The following is applying for a change to an existing common vitular license. Tusca Tea has petitioned to change the manager and has petitioned to remove an officer.
I vote to approve.
Following are applying for a one-day amendment to an existing alcohol license. Who's on First Inc., located at 21 Jersey Street, has applied for a one-day extension of premise to include a portion of the privately owned alley to the rear of the establishment for the 2021 Red Sox home games and events at Fenway for 200 patrons. Hours of operation, 4 hours prior to events to 2 hours after the event. And this historically is the same extension that has been granted for a number of years.
Okay.
I agree.
The following is applying for a one-day special license, and these are the municipal golf course licenses. James Coleman is applying for a one-day special malt and wine license to be exercised on the George Wright Golf Course, located at 420 West Street.
Okay.
Maggie's Grill at Franklin Park is applying for a one-day special malt and wine license to be exercised on the Franklin Park Golf Course, One Circuit Drive.
Okay. Approve.
Following is applying for a change to an existing lodging house. Haley House, located at 497 Columbus Avenue, has petitioned to change the manager and has petitioned to change the manager at 503 Columbus Avenue as well.
Okay.
Berkeley College of Music has petitioned to change the manager at the following locations: 98 Hemingway Street, 150 Massachusetts Avenue, 160 Massachusetts Avenue, 264 to 266 Commonwealth Avenue, and 270 Commonwealth Avenue.
Okay.
Berkeley College of Music has petitioned to change the manager at the following locations: 24, 26, 32, 40, and 54 The Fenway. Old and new business. The following had been previously heard by the board and had been deferred to allow for the completion of the community process.
Okay.
805 Inc., doing business as Allspice Restaurant, located at 805 Harrison Avenue, has applied for a common vitular license to be exercised on the above. Hours of operation, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Okay.
Eggleston Liquors Inc., doing business as M&M Liquors, located at 3086 Washington Street. Holder of a retail package store all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to transfer the license from the above to Castillo Eggleston Liquors at the same location. Carlos Castillo, manager, closing hour 11 p.m.
Sure. Yep.
1040 Washington Street, Southern Point Hospitality LLC, located at 1040 Washington Street, has applied for common vitular license to be exercised on the above. Manager Sean Ryan, and the applicant has amended the hours of operation from 11 a.m. to 1 a.m.
Okay.
GNV Brighton Mart Inc., doing business as Babushka Deli, located at 62 Washington Street. Holder of a retail package store malt and wine license has petitioned to change the license category to retail package store all alcoholic beverages.
Why did we defer that one last time?
They had one more civic association.
Okay. Okay.
Didello Inc., doing business as The Wild Duck, located at 94 to 96 Salem Street. Holder of a retail package store all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to transfer the license from the above to Wild Duck, 96 Salem Street at the same location. Jamami Patel manager, hours of operation, 11 PM, closing hour, 11 PM. Lastly, has petitioned to pledge the license and inventory to Rockland Trust Company.
Okay.
Nilkanth Varney LLC, doing business as Rusty's Liquors, located at 700 American Legion Highway. Holder of a retail package store all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned to transfer the license from the above to Kirtan LLC, doing business as Rusty's Liquors at the same location. Disha K. Patel, manager, closing hour 11 PM, and has petitioned to pledge the license and inventory to Rockland Trust Company. There was also a request by the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services and the community for a no nips, no singles condition.
Okay.
And those are all the items before the board. Thank you very much.
Thank
All
you.
right,
Thanks, everyone.
Have a good weekend.
Wrap